Let's talk a little bit about different phases of retirement and how your plan may change during these times. So we have a saying for these, the go-go years, slow-go years, no-go years. Kind of putting it in this framing really helps with thinking about your retirement and how those different phases work. And the go-go years are much more active, right? Higher discretionary spending, travel, experiences. This is the things that you've saved for and have maybe dreamt about doing when you're retired and saved those funds for. Ultimately, people tend to underestimate in terms of costs what these years may look like. And ultimately, when we think about these years as a whole, we're spending maybe on things we haven't spent on before. Maybe it's a really expensive trip that you've always wanted to go on. And we have to have the confidence to spend that money. And sometimes you tend to see people being more concerned about longevity of their funds and all those different retirement worries that are a big part of these years as well. So putting together good planning as a whole can really be very crucial to making sure that you have the confidence to still move forward and go on those trips that you want to go on. The slow go years, life tends to slow down. Your spending shifts. So we're going to have probably a little bit less discretionary spending and more just a typical routine. Oftentimes we'll may tend to see clients that have the same income as they've always had, but building up cash. And so this is a very typical scenario that can happen throughout those slow go years in retirement. And then that last phase being the no go years. So ultimately lower discretionary spending overall, but you could also have significantly higher healthcare expenses. That could be a part of your retirement, as we all know. And because of these differences, flat spending assumption just doesn't tend to work. Overall, a good retirement plan can account for these different phases and build in the flexibility.